You on?
All right. First and foremost, we give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well and who was worthy to be counted for double honors. And peace salutations to you brothers out there pushing this truth wholeheartedly and sincerely and for the love of the gospel. All right. It's the brothers from the Indiana camp. Come back at you again with another camp video. You know. So without further ado, we're gonna get right into this scriptures. All right. Go ahead, get what you got.
It's Daniel chapter 12, verse 10. It says, many shall be purified.
It's like go into 9.
Daniel chapter 12, verse 9. It says, and he said, go thy way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed to the time of the end. Many shall be purified and made white.
Right, how are they going to be purified, man? By the words, all right? Baba Shai, if you know exactly what that says, where it says, you shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free, all right? That's how you be purified, man, all right? This is what makes you pure, by following the statutes, laws, and commandments, all right? Because you're dirty once in the word. Matter of fact, Baba Shai, no, I don't get that. Get on Isaiah, where it says you shall hear a word behind you.
Oh, yeah, 20, behind thee.
20 what?
20.
Oh, I think 30, 39? 30 and 20. 30 and 20. Where it says I should hear a word behind you. Why are you hearing the word behind you?
Got it.
Because they'll go get it.
Con, this is I'll start at 20. This is Isaiah 30 and 20. That's the spirit. The apostles just pulled this yesterday. It says, and though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thine teachers be removed. Into a
verse, start up like 19, 18.
All right, Isaiah 30 and 18, it says, and therefore will the Lord wait that he may be gracious unto you.
Oh, selected, the verse was 21. So I'm sorry, just start 20 and 21.
This is back at 20. This is Isaiah 30 and 20. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thine teachers be removed into a corner anymore.
Go ahead.
But thine eyes shall see thine teachers.
See, you're gonna see your teachers, man. You know, we see the apostles of Great Millstone, which is on YouTube. You know, you go to certain if you go to certain cities, you'll see the brothers out downtown or in the main chief place of concourse, wherever they're at. You know, we're in Miller right now in Gary, Indiana. You know, you'll go to New York, you'll go to what's that? Times Square.
Yeah.
You know, you'll go to Houston, you'll go to Texas, you'll go to Houston. If you go to Illinois, you'll go to Chicago. You know, if you go to Indiana, you'll go to Indianapolis. All right. If you go to Florida, you'll go to Tampa or Orlando. You know, any state you'll go to, you'll have a major city, and there's going to be a camp there. All right. So you're going to see your teachers. Go ahead.
Even for the 2/3, all right, we're still their teachers, even if they don't listen.
They
you know,
if the basics.
If you have a teacher and you're not listening to the teacher, is he still does that not qualify him to be a teacher?
Yep,
no, we teaching. You just not listening. You know. Come on, you gotta
Hold on, wait, go ahead.
This is Psalm 19. I'm gonna read verse 1 through 3. The heavens declare the glory of the Most High, and the firmament showeth his handiwork.
Yep.
Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge.
Now, how is this possible, man? Is the heavens actually cracking open and speaking to millions of people? All right, go ahead.
It says, there is no speech, nor language, where their voice is not heard.
Their voice, all right? So these are people. All right, now since we know these are people, go ahead, let's go back at the beginning of that. Since we got the understanding these are actually people now, go ahead.
Kind of says, the heavens declare.
The heavens, all right, so guess what? These men are not talking of themselves, they're talking of the heavens, all right? Which is actually a scripture, all right, where it says, let your conversations be of the heavens. Go ahead.
It says, the heavens declare the glory of the Most High.
How? By coming on the highways and byways, by making sit-downs, all right? By going our day-to-day life, preaching Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
It says, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. And then when you deal with that, the glory, what's the glory of the Lord? It's this knowledge, it's this truth, it's this understanding. So how does the heaven show the glory of the Lord, the glory of the Lord? How does the heaven, or how does the firmament show it his knowledge? Because what's in the heavens and what's in the firmament? Satellites. And the satellites carry the signals to get the prophet's voice out, because we on the internet.
Precept, yep. Hey, them rays, they travel through the firmament, the atmosphere, man. All right, this is Isaiah 60 and 1. Arise, shine, for the light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. All right, and that light is recognized as the knowledge, man. Like the brother just said, the glory of the Lord has risen upon thee. The light is shining upon who? Upon his men, upon his servants.
Right.
All right. That was it, because he said the glory of the Lord is the truth, man. The glory of the Lord is this light. All right. John, the first chapter speaks of what the light is. All right, back in that Isaiah 30 and 20. Go ahead, you got more?
Yeah, verse 2, it says, day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge, because we in different time zones. And you got brothers all across the world, declaring the glory of the Lord. So you could be at 3 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock at night, on East Coast, West Coast, Eastern Hemisphere, Western Hemisphere. It says, there is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard.
Yeah. Hey, man, you got languages. You got brothers talking all type of languages, you know? Brothers preaching in Italy. Brothers preaching in, I'm sorry, it's like Italian.
Spanish.
Spanish, English, Japanese.
Sign language.
Russian. Sign language.
Hey, even if you can't actually, we're not actually speaking it, they have some of them where they have, subtitles, you know?
Yeah.
So you'll be able to read what we're saying. All right. Matter of fact, YouTube has subtitles. You can actually put subtitles on YouTube.
Closed captions.
You know, closed captions. Yeah, man. Go ahead.
And it says, their line.
And it's really just the Lord making no excuse, man. The Lord's tightening it up more. Where a person is not going to be able to say, "Oh, well, I didn't hear it. They didn't preach in our language." Oh, you said blacks and Latinos. The majority of blacks and Latinos only speak English and Spanish. All right. Well, now it's going to be in all languages, man. Even sign language. All right.
It says, their line is going out through all the earth. Now, when you go into that word line, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm not mistaken, you go into that word line, it means cord. So what type of cord? The internet used to be connected through what? Through Ethernet. Ethernet.
Yeah, Ethernet.
Right, and all these power lines, all these cords carry the signal, so you can watch the brothers on YouTube and you can watch the videos. It says their line is going out through all the earth.
Yep.
And their words.
The internet, you know, World Wide Web. Go ahead.
Yep. It says, and their words.
Now, if you look at the web, what is web's made of? Lines, man. You know, and they all just like your brain. You know, your brain has a
webbing,
like a webbing type of that send electronic commandments throughout the whole entire. You know. Go ahead.
I call them neurons bursting. Yeah.
It says, their line is going out through all the earth. And their words to the end of the world.
Yep.
And
here you go. You got the apostles of Great Millstone are in New York. Never stepped foot in Indiana. Never stepped foot in Chicago. Never stepped foot in
Germany,
Houston, Germany,
London
Jamaica,
Central,
over in Africa, Puerto Rico. Never stepped foot in there a day in their life. But yet they got brothers there, man, teaching the same exact thing that they're teaching. All right. How is that even possible? You know, because their message came out through that scripture right there. That scripture was actually fulfilled when the internet was be brought forth, man. You know,
when the internet was used to promote the word of the Lord.
Yep. Hey, that's why I think it was Jacob Rothschild said he said the internet should have never been invented. You know, because why? Because it's bringing the downfall of America. Just to show you that even the Rothschilds don't have
control.
A hand in how can I say? Even the Rothschilds don't have
100% control.
100% control, right? You know, because the Lord created that, man. The Lord created that for us.
I'm gonna jump to this is Daniel chapter 12, and I'm gonna read verse. This is Daniel chapter 12. So like
key.
It's a lot.
Is it 3?
Get the camera real quick.
Go ahead, speak.
What you
I'm looking for. It says,
I'm holding
knowledge shall increase.
Daniel, what's that? 12.
Yeah, it's 12.
I know it's like around the same.
Right. Well, I'm gonna read. This is Daniel. All right, this is Daniel 12:1. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. All right, I'm gonna jump to 4. This is Daniel 12:4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. So this is how you know we in the end, because now the understanding of the Bible being brought forth. Okay, Christianity has been used to cripple the minds of our people and keep us far away from the proper understanding of this book. All right, so it says, but thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. So now you got the apostles and the elders, the great millstone on down, and other men that teach the same thing, going into Ezekiel, going into Daniel, going into Revelations, books that was never even thought about going into when in the church. I never heard in church the pastor do a sermon on Ezekiel. Not saying that some ain't, but
from Genesis 1, the first
Genesis,
chapter.
right? But for the most part, you know,
Yeah.
it says
Actually going to it, looking up words, you know, doing diligent search. All right. We all know what Revelations 1 and 3 says, man. What pastor shows that? I didn't even know you can look up words in the Bible.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, even to the time of the end, many shall run to and fro, and that's what you see. Motherfucker, oh, they gotta go over here, we gotta go over there. They doing something in Cleveland, we gotta go over here, a little concert, ooh, doing this and that. They say, and knowledge shall be increased. And the internet is a main point for this knowledge being increased, because you can, what's the proverbial saying? It's worth a Google.
Right.
On any,
you can look at what type of age they call this with the information.
right, yep.
You know, which means the same amount of information is everywhere. It shouldn't be an shit. Just to know your information anyway, you can learn how to fix your own body by internet. Just Google it, YouTube it.
Yep.
Motherfuckers that don't even know how to fix on cars. Motherfuckers that don't even know how to run businesses. You can get all that information on the internet, man.
Yep.
You know, just by Google. You know.
And that's why, like, going back to the Rothschild thing, that's why he said the internet should have never been invented, because the so-called white man is he hides himself through secrecy and lies. All right, because Baba Kushaki gets Psalm 10 when it says he sit in the secret places, in the lurking places of the villages.
Exactly.
See, the so-called white man, he throw a rock and then he hide his hand, and you don't know where it came from. But the whole time, he the bad guy, he the enemy. You trying to find out why you in the condition you in, why your people suffering, and the whole time the answer been in your face right then and there. You got it, bro? It should be like,
I think it's 8. I want to start. I mean, really, all of it's good, but I want to get exactly what you said, so I'm gonna start from 7.
okay.
This is Psalm chapter 10, verse 7. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud.
Cursing, deceit, and fraud. So he's deceitful. He says one thing, but he means another. Like, we were last night, you know, brothers was congregating, and one of the elders was talking. He's like, when you in court, and the judge asks you, do you understand? The word understand in court does not mean the same as understand in common language usage, because you got something called legalese. All right, legalese is courtroom jargon, basically. Like how doctors got terminology,
yep,
where they got all these words. So he was explaining, like when the judge says you understand, and then you say yes, Your Honor, I understand. Then you're saying I am under the stand of the court.
Right,
like I'm
under everything you're about to charge me with it. I'm gonna take basically with full responsibility of it.
I'm guilty.
Yeah, I'm guilty.
I condemn myself.
Yep.
Precept.
So that's how the so-called white man deceived, man. He's deceitful. What's the other one that said? He's deceitful and fraud.
It says cursing, deceit, and fraud.
And cursing, because when he come up with these things, it'd be a curse unto you. It'd be a curse unto the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American. You got it, smart.
Can I get this right quick?
Okay, come.
This is Job chapter 20, verse 12. It says, though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue.
He hide it under his tongue. You don't even, he make himself seem as if he's the good guy, okay? But the whole time he trying to destroy you.
That's right.
Though he spare it and forsake it not, he keep it still within his mouth. Yet his meat is in his bowels, it is turned, and it is gall of asp within him. You know, which is poison.
Which is poison.
You know?
The precept for that is Romans 3:13. Their throat is an open sepulcher. With their tongue, it says, with their tongues they have used deceit. The poison of asp is under their lips. All right, and that goes back to that poison. That's all. It's a perfect precept.
Galls of asp be within. Yep.
You know, who what does it say in the Psalms with the 55? It said they come, the wicked are estranged from the room, speaking lies.
The poison are like the poison of the viper.
I get it.
Go ahead, Mr.
This is Psalms 55, verse 20.
Perfect.
He says, he had to put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him.
Yep.
He had broken his covenant.
The so-called white man. Covenant is an agreement. He breaks it all the time.
He said the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil.
Right, so he came one way, but his intentions were another.
Who was that president that says
carry a big stick?
Yeah.
Damn, I was just thinking.
He said speaks. You know, but he actually broke down the scripture perfect. He said he said speak smooth words, but always carry a big stick. To something to that effect.
You just said it.
That's what it said. Say smooth words or something like that.
Theodore Roosevelt. He said speak softly.
Speak softly. Yeah, that's what.
And carry a big stick.
Right. Exactly.
So just in case, like basically saying, just in case you can't trick them, if it come down to blows, you got the biggest weapon. You got the biggest gun.
Yep.
That's why that's why it's always an arms race. Yep. It's an arms race. So if we can't be diplomatic, if it come down to blows, I got to make sure that I ensure my victory. So I have a bigger stick than you, or a bigger weapon than you.
Which shows you that he's nothing about war, because if you don't agree with, if you don't agree with me and we can't come together on agreement, then I want to fight you. You know, ain't no, we'll just agree to disagree. No, it's just, hey, nah, man. If you ain't going by this way, then hey, we gonna have to trade for blows. Yep. Like, damn, nigga, for real.
That's why Russia is such a threat.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they can't talk shit.
Right.
They can't talk shit because they ain't got a bigger stick than Russia. You know?
They're the same size. China the same way.
China the same way.
They got the big stick too.
Yep.
You know?
And that's why the scriptures say, let him who say, let the weak say that I'm strong.
Yep. Become weak as weak.
Yeah, because at one time Russia was weak at first because actually just because of the economy. You know, they was really kind of weak because of that, and they kind of depended on America, you know, for certain things. You know, but now it's at a point where they don't need America.
Yep.
You know,
exactly.
Because they can get resources from other countries now. Countries like China backing them up.
Yep.
He said the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords.
And then what perfect example was what? The so-called Native Americans, man. You see what you white people did against these so-called Native Americans? All right? Which y'all came peacefully. Y'all came, made a million treaties, you know, and broke every single last one of them, man. All right? After Native Americans tried to be peaceful with you, man. It shows you that in the movie Apocalypto, man. At the end of the movie, what? They seen the Europeans coming from on boats, millions of them, all in the seas. You know, the one guy was looking at it like, what were they doing here? And they looked at the people that zoomed in, he had a gun ready, looked like he was gonna kill somebody. You know?
Right, even one of what's his name? Christopher Columbus, the demon, all right? Even he said when he was bringing back the report about the people of the inhabitants of the land, which are Israelites, the Tainoanians, he says they were such a peaceable and friendly people that he only needed 500 men to take them over. Yep. So that's why the scripture says, "Thou has if a brother could grab that, thou has afflicted the peaceable people."
Oh yeah.
And I'm holding
afflicted or hurt.
It should be afflicted. You on some?
No, that's another reason why this people want to make their life in this land, man. Well, this land was founded upon blood, so it's defiled. Why would you want to make your comfort? Why would you want to have your consolation upon a land that's founded upon blood all right? And everybody knows that the foundation is the start of everything.
Right.
So you want to make your constellation, your comfort, your comfortability upon blood. Oh, that has nothing to do with me. Well, it does, because that's what you want to make your bed, right?
Everything.
Hey,
Yep.
Numbers.
Everything.
Hey,